I can't feel intimately attracted to my husband after an accident severely disfigured him. A little under a year ago my 34F husband, 36M, got into a horrible accident that left him with severe burns over most of his body. We've been married for 12 years and have 3 kids, 9M, 5F, 3F. I can honestly say that this has been the darkest time of my life. I love him so much and seeing him in so much pain was heart-wrenching. He was in the intensive care unit/recovery wing of the hospital for a very long time until he was finally able to come home. He's so happy to be at home with our kids again, but things are different. Obviously he looks very different now. Our oldest son seems fine, but the younger two seem to be afraid of him. Our youngest still even cries sometimes when she sees him. Not to mention people stare when he's in public or at work, and I can see it's really getting to him. Luckily we were able to get him enrolled in therapy a couple months ago and he seems to be doing better. About 3 months ago he hinted that he wanted to start having intimacy again, and I was more than happy to do so. The horrible part is that when I see his scars all over him I mostly just get sad and am turned off immediately. Of course I don't want him to notice that, so I've tried closing my eyes, but the texture of his skin grafts feel very different than his usual skin. Ever since we've started up our intimacy life again I've been trying to just get over whatever it is I have and go back to normal, but I just can't for some reason. I faked it since then and never denied him. We still had a very active intimacy life before the accident, so I don't want him to think anything has changed. He seemed a bit distant lately and looks sad in our bed sometimes. He seems like he has something to tell me, and I'm terrified that he's starting to notice I'm not as naturally passionate as before. I've confided in my best friend and sister. One says I should just keep pretending until I get used to all this, and the other suggested that maybe I discuss this issue with him and we can talk it out. He's the love of my life and he's been through so much already, I don't want to hurt him anymore.